Let me ask you something. How much do you think you're going to need to retire on comfortably? You think you're going to need 1 million, 2 million, maybe more? You know, most people I talk to don't actually know how much. They're just hoping that by the time retirement comes around, their super's done enough to get them there. But here's the truth. Retirement isn't just about how much you've saved. It's about how long it's going to last you or needs to last you when you come to retire and how long you want to live for. So today, I'm going to break down the real cost of retirement in Australia and the three biggest mistakes that leave people broke, stressed, and working far longer than they wanted to. Now, according to the ASFA Retirement Standard, to live comfortably in Australia today, for a single person, you're going to need about $51,000 a year. And a couple, they need around $72,000 a year. Now, if you multiply that by, say, a 25-year retirement, that is, if you retire at 65 and you like to live till 90, that's about $1.275 million for a single person and about 1.8 if you're a couple. That's just to maintain lifestyle. It's not luxury, of course. Now, here's the catch. That assumes that you're debt free, that you paid off your house and you're not supporting any adult children. I hope. And you're healthy and you're not hit by the inflation shock that we've seen over the last few years. So if your superannuation at the moment is sitting around $300,000 or $400,000, you're not retiring, you're downsizing your lifestyle. Now, here are the three biggest traps that most people fall into when they come to retire. Trap number one, I suppose, is relying on the age pension. I mean, the full pensions are approximately $1,000 a fortnight per person, or about $26,000 a year. You have to ask yourself a question. Can you live on about $500 a week? Can you live off that? Sure, you could if you like cutting your medication in half, if you like skipping holidays and budgeting on your heating bills, not going out to the movies and so on. It's $26,000 a year. It's not enough, and it was never designed to fully support people. Trap number two is believing your super will handle it. Remember, superannuation is a tax structure. It's not a plan. So if you don't contribute enough, if it's poorly invested, or if you retire too early, you're going to burn through your superannuation really fast. And once it's gone, well, all you have left is the pension. And we've just seen that's probably not going to be enough for you. If you want to outsmart the bank, why do you still play by their rules? Has your mortgage been more than 3 years? It's probably costing you thousands and thousands of dollars. Everyone chases the lowest rate, but no one teaches you about structure. And that's what's quietly taking years off your financial future. I've helped people pay off their home loans a decade earlier, not by working harder, but by thinking smarter. Don't expect to pay off your home faster if you don't understand how your loan is actually structured. If you're ready to make your mortgage work for you and not the bank, click the link below. We'll show you the strategy most Aussies never hear about. Trap number three is forgetting about inflation. See, what costs $60,000 a year today might cost you $80,000 or $90,000 in 20, 25 years' time. So if you're not building income that grows with inflation or ahead of inflation, you're going to fall behind, and you're going to do that really, really fast. What I tell clients who feel left behind, I mean, I get a lot of people who come up to me in their 40s, 50s, and even early 60s, and they say, John, have I left it too late? Well, it really depends how much they have in their super and how old they are, but generally, no, you haven't. You just haven't had the right strategy. You've been surviving and you haven't really been structuring or taking part in growing your superannuation, an active part that is. Here's what I help people do. Firstly, I'll get them to review their home loans, depending on how much they've got to go with their home. Identify any unused equity, maybe use tax smart investment structures, creating cash flow generating assets, and eliminating non-deductible debt as fast as possible. That's really, really important. But here's the truth. You don't need to save $2 million in cash. You just need to replace your current income. And you need a plan that helps your money grow even after you retire, just to make sure that you stay ahead of inflation. What does it actually take to retire well? Here's a quick example. You might be able to relate to this. Let's say that you want $70,000 a year in retirement, and you think you're going to need that for about 25 years. And people are living longer nowadays anyway. Now, to do that without touching your capital, you'll need assets generating about $1.4 million. So $1.4 million, if you're getting a return of about 5%, that's about $70,000 a year. But if you structure your money correctly through offset strategies, smart debt recycling, and tax efficient property, or just better income streams, you don't need to rely only on your super or on your savings. You can let structure, and that's really, really important. You can let the structure do the heavy lifting, not your back. If you like this video, why don't you subscribe, hit the like button, and follow us for more.